Oh, now, don't pull a Grand Duke with me. You made a pass and I turned it down. That's all that happened. We can still be friendly.
What if I told you that Marilyn Monroe, the world's most famous star, wasn't just a Hollywood beauty, but a woman who held secrets powerful enough to shake the White House? She knew things about President John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert that no outsider was ever supposed to hear. From secret affairs and classified conversations, to whispers of nuclear plans and mob connections, Marilyn found herself standing at the crossroads of glamour and government power. Some say she kept a secret diary, a red book filled with dangerous truths. Others believe her shocking death was no accident at all, but cover up the silence or forever. In this video, we'll dive deep into her rise to stardom, her intimate links with both Kennedy brothers, the explosive secrets she may have uncovered, and the dark night that ended her life. And listen carefully, because once you hear this story, you'll never see Marilyn Monroe the same way again. If you're ready to unlock the truth, then don't just watch, hit that subscribe button now. Before history swallows this mystery whole, before she became entangled with America's political dynasty, Marilyn Monroe was simply Norma Jean Mortensen, a foster child with dreams bigger than the world she lived in. Her transformation into a blonde bombshell was no accident. Marilyn carefully crafted her public image, becoming the very symbol of Hollywood in the 1950s. She starred in films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot, capturing not only box office success, but also the hearts of millions worldwide. Yet, behind the red lips and dazzling smile was a fragile soul searching for love, validation, and stability. It was this vulnerability that drew her into dangerous circles. For Marilyn, fame was a double-edged sword. It opened doors to presidents and kings, but also exposed her dangers most people could never imagine. And it was in this whirlwind of stardom that she crossed paths with one of the most powerful men alive, John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, America's charismatic president, was adored for his charm and leadership. But away from the public eye, JFK was known for his complicated relationships with women. Among them, none sparked more intrigue than Marilyn Monroe. The two reportedly met at a private dinner party, and soon, whispers of their secret encounters spread among insiders. The most public sign came on May 19, 1962, when Monroe sang "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" at Madison Square Garden, dressed in a skin-tight gown covered in jewels. Her sultry performance was more than a birthday greeting. It was a public display of intimacy that fueled endless speculation. Many believed their affair was carefully concealed to protect JFK's image. But what started as a glamorous liaison soon turned into something more dangerous, as Marilyn allegedly gained access to conversations and secrets meant for the president's closest circle. And that knowledge may have been her undoing. As if being linked to one Kennedy wasn't enough, rumors suggested Marilyn's connections extended to Robert Kennedy, JFK's younger brother and U.S. Attorney General. Some accounts claim she had private meetings with both brothers, often on separate occasions. Biographers argue she became deeply emotionally attached to Robert, who was more attentive and compassionate than his brother. But this closeness also placed Marilyn at the heart of a political storm. By 1962, the Kennedys were navigating crises like the Cold War and civil rights tensions, information Monroe should never have had access to. Yet, insiders whisper that pillow talk may have turned into political talk. Reports claim she knew about sensitive matters, such as Cuba, nuclear testing, and even mob connections. For a Hollywood actress to hold such knowledge was unprecedented and dangerous. In Robert's presence, Marilyn was no longer just a starlet. She was a liability to one of the most powerful families in the world. Perhaps the most chilling claim is that Marilyn Monroe kept a red diary, a notebook filled with details of her conversations with the Kennedy brothers. Some say it contained explosive information about U.S. nuclear strategy, CIA operations, and confidential discussions overheard in private moments. FBI and CIA files later revealed that Marilyn had been under government surveillance. Her phone tapped due to fears she was leaking sensitive information. Was she merely a celebrity caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, or had she stumbled upon secrets too dangerous to know? The very existence of this diary remains one of history's biggest mysteries. Some believe it vanished the night she died, conveniently erasing evidence of what she knew. If true, this would mean Marilyn Monroe wasn't just a victim of her own demons. She was silenced to protect the reputation and secrets of America's most powerful dynasty. On August 5, 1962, the world awoke to shocking headlines. Marilyn Monroe was dead at just 36 years old. Official reports claimed she overdosed on barbiturates, a probable suicide. Yet, from the very beginning, questions surrounded her death. Neighbors reported strange activity at her Brentwood home. Some say Robert Kennedy visited her that very night. The coroner's report was vague, and inconsistencies fueled suspicions of a cover-up. Was her overdose truly accidental, or was it staged? Conspiracy theories suggest the Kennedys feared Marilyn might go public with what she knew about their affairs, their politics, even national security. To silence her, did powerful figures orchestrate her death? While no conclusive proof has surfaced, the eerie timing and missing diary entries leave many unconvinced. Her death remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Less a story of Hollywood tragedy and more a tale of dangerous secrets. More than 60 years after her death, Marilyn Monroe's story continues to fascinate the world. To some, she is remembered as a tragic starlet who sought love in the wrong places. To others, she was a woman caught in the crossfire of power, politics, and scandal. Books, films, and documentaries have tried to unravel the truth, but the mystery only deepens with each retelling. The Kennedy family's silence has fueled speculation for decades. The idea that Marilyn was silenced to protect secrets paints her less as a victim of fame and more as a casualty of politics. Even today, newly declassified files spark renewed interest, but no definitive answers. Perhaps Marilyn's greatest legacy is not only her films or her beauty, but the haunting question she left behind. What exactly did she know about President Kennedy and his brother? A question that may never be fully answered. And so, Marilyn Monroe's life and death remain suspended between glamour and mystery. Was she simply a Hollywood icon destroyed by fame and loneliness? Or was she the keeper of secrets that threatened the most powerful men in America? The truth may never surface, but the fascination with her story will never fade. What do you believe? Was Marilyn Monroe silenced for knowing too much, or was her death just a tragic accident? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's most captivating mysteries, don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories from Hollywood and beyond. After all, every legend has a secret, and sometimes those secrets change history.